Hey guys, we are going to jump ahead a little bit. We are on topic 13, laws of exponents. And oh my goodness, I cannot tell you how excited I am for this. This is one of my favorite topics. I have been waiting all year for this. Um, and make sure that you guys ask your teachers to show you the super base exponent video. It's amazing, possibly life-changing experience. Okay. So let's just go ahead and take a look at the overview. The first thing I want you guys to think about, and I'm going to help draw a picture of this. I don't know if you guys have ever played a game where you've got the hourglass. Okay. I'm a math teacher, not an artist, so bear with me on this, guys. But we've got all this sand in it, right? Sand that's trickling down, and your sand is building up. And you usually it comes to an activity or to a point where you're trying to beat the time, how long it takes for that sand to get to the other side. Okay, so I just want you guys to think about that sand here. And the big thing that's small events are likely larger, are more likely than our large events. Sorry. With what that means, guys, sometimes you may notice that sand, as it trickles through, it builds up. Okay. It may build up into the shape of like a pyramid triangle type thing. Okay. But eventually, a part of it is going to cave off and continue filling the bottom until it fills up. Okay. The majority of the time, though, the sand pile's getting taller and taller. Occasionally, we're going to have pieces split down. Okay, small pieces, big chunks of it, but that doesn't happen as often. What I'm talking about are small events like those of each piece trickling down. It happens frequently, while the larger events of an entire block of it falling down don't happen as often. What's a situation that can model this? Okay. Something like a hurricane, category 5 hurricanes. Whew, those are the knock your socks off hurricanes. Okay. These do not happen as often as category 1s, or maybe up here, we should probably talk about tornadoes. We don't get a whole lot of those either. Or we may talk about those big snowstorms. How often do we get a big snowstorm? Not that often. How much does it flurry? A lot. Okay. Same thing with like stock markets. A lot of times you'll see stocks, they take dives. But the big crashes where they stay low for days are very rare. Okay. So some things I want to talk about here, earthquakes. Okay. Well, there's small earthquakes. One of the reasons why I'll never live in California. Small earthquakes happen all the time. Okay. But those big ones happen. They're much more destructible, but they don't happen as often. Okay. So what I want you guys to understand up here, okay, what you need to know is that a small earthquake has a factor of n raised to the -2. Okay, just bear with me. Okay, we may also call this that this magnitude of 4 earthquake occurs at a rate of 10 to the -2. We also call that 1/100. 10 to the -2 and 1/100 are the same. Okay. But the 4s happen at that rate of a 3. Okay. What this means, guys, is that if there are 100,000 earthquakes at a magnitude of 3, we'll call it a level 3. Level 3, there's 100,000 of them. And we want to multiply this by the factor to find out how many we would expect 4 to have. Okay. We would get 1,000. And all that is, that negative exponent is simply moving that decimal over 2 places. Okay. So for every 100 earthquakes at a level 3, how many would occur at a level 4? Again, I'm going to take that decimal because it's a factor of -2 there and move it 2 spaces, meaning there would be 1 earthquake with a magnitude of 4. Okay. What is the difference between a numeric expression and an algebraic? Well, numeric is exactly what it says. It is expressed with numbers. Algebraic, okay, that's our alphabet soup. They're expressions in which we have variables instead of numbers. What is a rational exponent? Okay, rational exponent, guys, all that means is that those exponents are going to be as a fraction. Okay, so like P over Q, that'd be the same as like 2 over 3. P and Q are numbers. Q can't be 0 though, okay? Not 0. Okay, so quickly with your teachers, go ahead and you can review how to do some of these problems. And if you're unsure, they will walk through those with you. Okay, and we will head to activity sheet 2.